Hello and welcome to another episode of the Liverpool Dream. And before we take a look at what's up for today and how's things been going, the transfer window has closed. The January transfer window. We're gonna start take a look at what's going on in the big leagues, and we're gonna take a look if we have done any transfers. And when we take a look at the other leagues, you will see that we have done some transfers. But first off is the Spanish transfer window. Barca bought Castillejo from Villarreal. Real Madrid sold a goalie to PSG. And Chelsea sold this deep lying playmaker to Real Madrid. Barca was big spenders. And when we move on over here to the first division transfer window, as you can see, we have sold Paslak. And I didn't plan on selling Paslak. I had no reason to sell Paslak. But then I got an offer that was far more than I feel he's worth. Because this is 57 million. But there's a clause saying that if you play X amounts of games, I will get over 11 million more. And he will probably play those games. Which means I will be getting almost 70 million euros. And I also have like a 30% sell on profit thing. I'm probably never going to get anything from that because I'm getting so much money for this. But take a look at this lad. He's not bad. But in my eyes, he's definitely not worth 70 million. I mean, he's pretty good here at the physicals. He's professional, determined. But if you take a look at his technical skills, like, it's nothing special. In my word, this is not a 70 million euro player. I would have loved to keep him in my team. He was doing well for me. But he's not worth 70 million. And I feel like for a lot less than 70 million, I'm going to be able to replace him during the summer if I want to. And get like another youngster. As you can see, he was only 21 years old, but get somebody that's like between 17 and 20 that will become as good or even better for like a lot less money. And take a look at his deal. We bought him a few seasons ago for 1.1 million. And now we might be getting almost 70 million from him. So, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. But that means we are one defender short. I have been trying to play a lot with my only using three defenders. But I played quite a few of the games with that formation. But I probably need another central defender to do it even more. Because now, like, I can do it every now and then I have tired defenders that I need to rotate and just play two central defenders and things like that. But yeah, I didn't plan to sell him. But a good deal, I must say. And other than that, no big signings. They bought another player, Xhaka from Man United, and BMG bought this lad from Roma. Over to Serie A, and here we have Sampdoria, who sold Bonazzoli to Arsenal. Atletico sold this Wonder Kid to Roma. And Arsenal bought this lad from Inter. So, like, nothing special. And the French transfer window, of course, this PSG is dominating it. But nothing sensational going on here either, so... And of course, for the England transfer window, Paslak was the big selling. And you can see that Arsenal deal. And then Man United bought Andre Silva from Tottenham. So Arsenal spent actually 94 million euro. That's a lot of money. And we got a lot of money. And if you take a look at the actual transfer history here, and you can see we bought two players during the January transfer window. Both of them are youngsters. This lad, like youngster thing, the guy in my staff who takes care of young signings, he bought him. Doesn't look that exciting. But I'm gonna tutor him and see how it looks in the season. We got him pretty like cost us something, but we should even be able to sell him with a profit in the future. Even though I don't think he will break into our first squad. And this player I bought myself. I didn't plan on selling any, buying any player, as I didn't plan on selling any at the same time. But Real Madrid had transfer listed this guy. So we actually got him for only 2.5 million. And I feel like ASAP, like this guy, you could probably sell for like 12 million in a few seasons. He doesn't manage to break into our squad. I didn't have any tutor ready for him, so I actually loaned him out ASAP to Hull. And they wanted him as a regular first team player. So he will be playing in the Premiership. So even though I can't tutor him for now, he will get first team experiencing, playing in the Premiership, and then probably when he comes back for the summer, I will have a tutor ready for him and we can start developing him. So decent, a decent transfer window, I must say, if I can say it myself. And if you take a look at the games, we've been playing quite a few games since last episode, and it's going pretty well. The only game we lost a point in was this game at home against Reading. Not that happy with that game, but other than that, we are bringing in those 3 points. And we got an easy win in the second leg here of the semi-final couple of One Cup. And of course, it was already won after this game. And we managed to beat Northampton in the FA Cup's 4th round. We have had some draws for the cups, and in the Euro Cup, of course, you know, we got this happened, so we're not in the Champions League anymore, and we are up against Dnipro, starting away against them in the first knockout round. And for the Capital One Cup final, we got Man United. So we have a final coming up, not the most fancy one, but it is a final, and it's a cup we haven't won yet, so it would be really good if we can win it. And for the FA Cup 5th round, we will either get Sheffield Wednesday or Barnsley. But yeah, a lot of talking going on here. Today's episode is about West Ham. They're not having a great season this far, but I felt it was a suiting game anyway, because we've been playing a lot of games here without an episode, and the transfer window just closed. I felt like it was the right time to have one. And for this game, we are starting this way. Actually, I forgot to tell you, just a quickie here. We could go this way. Actually, let's see here, the dates. I loaned out Wet. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I've been working him, getting him into my first squad. He's been playing quite a few games this season. Didn't plan to loan him out. I was keep planning rotating in my first squad. But I got a loan offer from Tottenham, and they wanted him like as a key player or something like that. So we'll be playing on like almost every game. And of course, he don't need any tutoring, and playing every single game in the Premiership is more than he will do in my squad. So I felt it was a good deal to loan him out. But yeah, now I've been talking for a long time, so let's just... And Daniel Sturridge is injured. He's out for some time. He should be back in a week or so. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get to the game. We need to play some football. Can't have me talking all day, can we? And let's see here. Something like that. Something like that. And this is the West Ham team we're up against. And they have some interesting players. They have our former player here, Olomo. And but yeah, I feel like we are a stronger team. We are playing away. Everything can happen away. But hopefully we can get a good result with us. So yeah, something like that. And start the game. We get an early highlight here. Haven't even played 2 minutes. Here's Tielemans. Moving forward. And he tried to find Barbosa, but intercepted by defense. What will happen now? Tielemans get another try here. And this finally finds Barbosa. For Enrique, Firmino. Klein. Daniel. Barbosa, Tielemans. Lucas Leiva, Coutinho. A lot of passing here. And that was an offside, but yeah, I like the way we are controlling the possession there and just rolling the ball, advancing, getting closer and closer to the box. So it's pretty decent playing there, even though it was on offside by Enrique. Here's Klein with a throw in for Barbosa. Tielemans. And what a beauty from Felipe Coutinho. And makes no mistakes. Put it in the net. His 9th goal of the season. And we are in the lead. But yeah, really good finisher here. I'm only playing 18 minutes, so we're off to a good start, but there's a lot of time left to play. And actually, it's a highlight ASAP after the kickoff. And as you might know if you've been watching this series, I don't like it. So a highlight ASAP after kickoff is usually bad news for me. But luckily, that's a good save by Rulli. But yeah, like I feel like every time it's a highlight ASAP after I scored a goal, something bad happens. Maybe it's just happened a few times and then he has to remember those things, but yeah, I don't like it. And he's West Ham with Shaqiri. Intercepted by Klein. Gabriel, Barbosa, Firmino, Enrique. A lot of Brazilian players connecting there. Here's West Ham with another try, unfortunately for us. Luckily missed, but that was some really nice playing from them. That was some quality passing and creating things, but I'm not complaining that they missed. I'm very happy with it. But that also shows like how fragile a 1-goal lead is. Like even if you're dominating the game, that could just change in a second. So the lads need to know they need to step it up. West Ham is not having the greatest of seasons. We should be performing better. We need to improve it in the second half. I'm not comfortable with just a 1-goal lead. Come on, guys, you can do better. Show me it. Starts off with a free kick, and then we have a throw in for Klein. Tielemans back to Klein, finding Firmino. Firmino for Barbosa. Klein again. The cross, and that's another goal from Felipe Coutinho. What a great evening from the Brazilian international. His second goal of the evening, and this one I feel was a little bit easier than the first one, but still he is at the right place at the right time and gets an easy one. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm not sure about you, but it definitely makes me feel better. That's a yellow card for the free, but hopefully that shouldn't bring us any trouble. Here's Moreno. Continues. They're going for the hat trick. Now he finds Lucas Leiva. Oh, what a nice volley there by Moreno, but it was an offside, and I'm not quite sure why we got to see that highlight, because nothing happened. Nothing at all. But for some reason, FM thought it was important. Maybe this one is going to be important, though, with Firmino. And it's an own goal! It's an own goal! Oh, very unlucky there for Galloway. Actually, I just realized I have so many Brazilian players on the pitch right now. So many Brazilian players. Take a look at this. We have Enrique, we have Coutinho, we have Firmino, we have Barbosa, we have Lucas Leiva. Like, so many Brazilian players. This is basically the Brazilian national team, except that Lucas Leiva and Firmino never get picked for the national team nowadays, or at least very, very rarely. Barbosa is having a great game, but he's getting tired. I think it's time to bring Stikovic on the pitch. And anybody else? Lucas Leiva is getting tired. He's having a great game too, but I feel like this could be a good moment to... Who would want to bring it? I think it's time to get Khedira some playing time. He haven't started a game in a few matches, so you'll probably get mad at me if you don't get to play some football, because I know I would if I was a football player. And for the last substitution, what do we want to do? So many options. We don't have any. Yeah, we could bring in Potts just to... Always good to give the youngsters some playing time. And here's Klein. Maybe we can create something more here. Sivkovic. Back to Klein. And Luis Enrique with the volley. His 16th goal of the season. And we are destroying West Ham right now. We are playing them away. So this is going to be a rough blow for the fans. But a lot better feeling for all the Liverpool fans who's traveled to West Ham, getting their money's worth for the travel. And here's Tillemans, maybe something more coming up. Oh, and it's Guimares with his third goal of the season, and he's a central defender, but he likes to score. And that Regen is turning out to become a fantastic player. I mean, he's still he's like 20 or 21. He's a lot of room to improve, and he already looks really, really good. And now, I guess the ref will blow the whistle in a few seconds. Hoping. Also, it would be sad for Rulli. Oh, if he had to concede one now, when we have been playing so well. 5 goals, guys! Not every game you win with 5 goals, especially a away game in the Premiership. That's a really good result, must say. And yeah, look at this lad. He's only 21 years old, and of course, he's been with us for ages. We got him during the first regen time in this save, and he's turning out to become fantastic. And he's only 21. We can develop some more. I will be tutoring him pretty soon. I have a tutor that he needs to can start tutoring him pretty soon to become a professional. He just needs to turn 24 to start tutoring. But yeah, and hopefully he can improve a little bit more with tackling, marking, heading. It looks pretty strong in physicals. Can improve some more there. Like, what a player we have here. What a Regen. And yeah, he has another good Regen. Hopefully can develop some more. But yeah, I've been talking a lot, but that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you during the next episode.